All right, guys. Cheney 180 here with the Toy Migos and the man of the hour. We've got Juhn from Jada Toys. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
So I wanted you to walk me through, all your new reveals here.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So obviously, the hot ticket here is the Street Fighter stuff.
Yeah.
How you feeling about those?
Super excited. This brand's on fire for us. The reception for Street Fighter with the fans, retailers, everybody, it's been super high. So it's our number one priority as a company. So as far as like making new figures, it's going to be the most with Street Fighter. So I'm super excited about that.
I'm very excited as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody kept asking me, they're like, what's your ideal Wave 3, Cheney? What's your ideal? I'm like, I personally want Cammy, Guile, and DJ.
Yeah.
And you made it happen.
Yeah.
You made it happen.
It's magical. Because I've been trying to keep it a secret for the past almost a year now.
Yeah.
And it's a relief to finally reveal it and have everyone see it, so we can finally talk about it.
Yeah. So, when should we be expecting Chun-Li, Dhalsim, and Bison, Ken?
Yeah. So what we've been doing is initially we started as waves, but we're gonna reveal them as in waves of 3.
Okay.
But as far as actual releases, we're just gonna release them as they're done. So we're not purposely holding figures back for another one to catch up. So they're all just going to be coming out once they're ready.
Okay.
So Chun-Li is very soon. She's going to be available in the next month or so. And she's also going to be waved into the Target assortment.
Okay.
So if you ordered online, you'll get them soon. And if you hunt the Targets, you'll see her on shelf also.
Okay.
And then Ken will be coming right after her. And
so Chun-Li, and then Ken?
Yeah, and then Bison. So I would say realistically, within this calendar year, we'll have those 3 at the very minimum.
Okay.
And then Dhalsim probably first thing next year. And then the 3 new figures we showed, it's still too early to say exactly what's ahead of the other, but those should all be within the first half of next year, hopefully.
Nice.
And then by then we'll have more figures revealed. So it's just constantly revealing new figures and feeding the figures into people's hands. So we're just constantly trying to turn over as fast as possible. And like I mentioned, Street Fighter is a priority for us. So we're going to ensure that we keep catching up and improving the timing on those.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Awesome. That's great to hear. Let's go ahead and move on to Mega Man because a lot of people want to know, when are we going to get Mega Man in hand?
Yeah, so the first wave of Mega Man and Chun-Li is actually very similar timelines.
Okay.
So people are going to get them in their hands in the next couple of months. So yeah, it's going to be very soon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. And what can you tell us about your Wave 3 here? Because this was a surprise to a lot of people. They're like, wait a minute, no, I wanted him to finish 1.
Yeah. I mean, that's just me being kind of impatient and crazy. Instead of being focused on one, I'm looking at other game characters. I'm like, wait, hold on.
I kind of like that.
So we kind of shifted, but hopefully the surprises made everyone happy instead of mad about it. So
I was excited.
Yeah,
I was like,
I think they look awesome.
Okay. No, they look great. I love and so the articulation on the waist there, it's going to be that circular kind of ball joint kind of thing?
Yeah, so we were kind of playing around with how to do it and adding an additional upper torso cut, especially on Woodman. It just didn't look right.
Okay.
But the lower ball torso has a lot of range, so I don't think it's going to hinder the range. It's similar to what we kind of did with Invisible Man and similar to what we're doing even with the Street Fighter stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that has the lower ball joint at the waist.
All right. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go ahead and move over here and talk about the most exciting surprise of the show. The new property, Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah, super exciting.
Nobody saw that coming. How did that even?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same story with Street Fighter. It's something that I really wanted. And I'm like, yeah, let's ask them. They're not going to give it to us, but let's just ask them for fun. They're like, oh yeah, you guys can have it. It's the same thing with Edge Runners. It's like the designs are awesome. you know, like everyone knows what cyberpunk is. The anime was awesome.
Yeah.
So I knew for sure that other companies are going to be jumping on it.
Right.
But then even me, it was the same like mentality. Like, we're not going to get it, but let's just like ask for fun.
What's so wild is all these different companies have it, and they're not doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not doing this. Like, you went above and beyond as well. Like, you're like, oh, let's throw soft goods on edge runners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like super exciting. It was like a similar feeling when we got Street Fighter. As like, you guys got edge runners. Like, awesome. I'm like super excited for it.
Yeah. No, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, like it only made sense for it to be soft goods, especially because like the jacket's an iconic part of the story.
Right.
And we wanted to do it right and like and not have it hinder articulation, but add as much like the detail. Like on the back, it has the ER logo like sprayed on its back and whatnot. So it just made sense to do soft goods, and it's something that we're adding to our arsenal within our figure. Like, so it's just a step up with the brand and also what we're trying to do with our figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have any kind of idea possibly on price point?
Yeah, so we're still working it through right now.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, it's not going to be at our $25 standard price point.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
That would be wild.
Yeah,
like,
we'd probably lose money at that point. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people would love you a lot more, but
yeah. So we're trying to be competitive like we are with the other ones. We're trying to add as much value to the figures at whatever price point it ends up being. For me, I want it to be closer to 35, 40. But like, if it's under 50, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
So, and you know, like other comparable soft good figures out there, we're not going to go that high, basically.
Okay.
And whatever price we end up at, we're going to ensure that all the accessories and parts and pieces it comes with brings that high value to it. Yeah.
One thing that we did notice there is Lucy's holding a cigarette. There was no issue with that, huh?
Yeah, so she comes with a bunch of hands. She comes with like weapon holding hands. But for the show, I purposely put the cigarette hand in it to ensure that, hey, we're good with this. And CD Projekt Red didn't say anything. So it's like, yeah, we're going for it. Because like in the show, she's always smoking.
Right.
So it's like
non-stop.
she has to come with a cigarette.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because 90% of the time she's got a cigarette in her hand.
Yeah. So it's awesome. And because, but I feel like it's more of like it's more adult content. So it's easier to get away with certain things where we might not be able to with something that might be perceived as like for kids.
Right.
So it kind of works
like
out
Street
for us.
Fighter?
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, the show, you guys killed it here. Was You Were You.
Yeah.
It's been selling out every single day within the first hour of the show.
Yeah.
And then it sold out immediately online.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, what if you still want one? What do you do?
Go on jadanextlevel.com. There's a page with all of our existing Comic-Con exclusives, and you could pre-order him for the duration of the show. So if you missed out, you still have an opportunity. So we're going to rerun him. So it won't be shipping until later this year. I think the estimated in hand is October-ish.
Okay.
So you won't be getting it immediately, but at least you'll have a chance to get it if you missed out on it. Yeah, so if you still need one, go to Jada Next Level and secure your pre-order, and you'll be getting it this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Chester. When are we getting Chester Cheetah?
Chester is on a similar schedule as Chun-Li and Mega Man Wave 1.
So you're going to just rapid fire Chun-Li, the Mega Man Wave 1, and Chester?
Yeah,
okay.
So within the next couple months, those three are going to be hitting people's hands, and then it's going to clear up our team over on the other side to start working on the new stuff. So we're getting there.
Man. Yeah. Great to hear. Great to hear. So we got a lot of new stuff coming, a lot of exciting stuff here. You guys killed it this year, man.
Thanks.
As always, I'm going to stay tuned.
Yeah.
You guys stay tuned. Thanks, as usual. Hit the thumbs up, share, subscribe. Juhn, thank you for your time, man. Appreciate it.
All right.